I watched Mission Impossible 3 for the first time last night, and I will say this was the Mission Impossible that I recognized the most. I'd seen the intro because I've just seen it in the circulating clips. I was posted are like, this is how you start a movie. And boy, was it how you start a movie. And then I recognized like fight sequences from like the end actually. So I remember the beginning and the end and nothing in between. One of those things where again, I'd only ever seen it when it was kind of like on in the background. Maybe I'm like at grandma's house or just growing up, living with my parents. But Mission Impossible 3 was definitely the one. Y'all can let me know in the comments below if I'm right. It feels like the one that put the series on the map to what we know for it today. You start off, Ethan's captured. You know, they're like, we got charge in your head. We got your girl. Who's the new girl, by the way? Because last time we saw Ethan, he was with Naya. What happened to Naya? We don't know. It's been years. And that's okay. And Philip Seymour Hoffman, great introduction as a villain. And it really grabs you right at the very beginning. And then we flash back. Ethan is not out in the field anymore. He's a teacher. He teaches agents, and his star student has been captured. And so he decides to go back out in the field to help get her. And then you're slowly uncovering this conspiracy plot. And again, this one, I think they did the best, reeling everything back to the very beginning. No pun intended, even to the beginning with the flashback. Because when she is trying to tell Ethan something's going on, you know, eventually, spoilers ahead, the movie is almost 20 years old, so I don't know how there'd be spoilers. Charge that went off in her head was crazy. I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it. I thought they were going to save her. But she was saying she had something to tell him, and then, you know, she leaves a message, and basically we're back to the first movie where it's like there's a mole situation, like this operation didn't go wrong by accident. And they even give you a nice little misdirect in there. It wasn't one of those things where like I was shocked, but like I was definitely focused on Lawrence Fishburne for a hot minute. I even had tweeted, oh, he played good villain. And then literally like 2 scenes later, I was like, oh, okay, little misdirect. I'm familiar with your game now. The budget was really upped on this one. The mask off got an upgrade as well. They got a mobile setup now to just create them on demand. Maybe that's how he did it in the second one too. And the fight scenes and action sequences are really great. We actually get to see a lot more hands and everything. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one. It has been the strongest so far. And then, first of all, Ethan, he really be booking it. Like, this is where you really see him hit the, like that I see in every meme ever. And then when he got the little Zenkai boost at the end where Charge is about to go off in his head, and he's like, good. He was dropping wombo combos with his elbows on Philip Seymour Hoffman. And suspended disbelief, his girl being an amazing shot, apparently having no prior knowledge of how to use a gun. She's like, oh, how do you know all this stuff? How do you know how to use this? And then she bop, 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 bop on the first 2 targets she ever has to shoot at. I mean, I don't know. Y'all don't spoil me if there's something there. I have no clue if she comes right back up in the next movie. But Mission Impossible 3 says this is also the start of where his stunts, I guess, started getting real crazy. That man swung from one building to the other like he was Spider-Man, talking about some, let me draw a trace on the window. This is how we're gonna make a fulcrum. But overall, I enjoyed it. I'm kind of locked in now with Mission Impossible. So we got a few more to go before I think Final Reckoning comes out next week. So y'all stay tuned. I'll be watching Mission Impossible. I'll be watching Mission Impossible 4 very soon.